Bam! We are live. Welcome to today's video, guys. Today we'll be setting up Zapier. Zapier is a new integration in our suite of tools, and it can do pretty much a lot of stuff. So I don't want to go and mention what can you do with it, but I will show you a couple of ways that you can, at this moment, use it with GroovePages. So if you tried maybe to test it out, the Zapier integration came in last week. I did an announcement video on that one. However, if you tried and tested it out, it is not always very easy to understand how to actually set it up. So a lot of people were posting questions on, I cannot see it, where is Zapier, I don't have it in my account, how to actually set it up, I don't get any response from it. So I was like, okay, I thought this will be simple, but no problem. I will go through and show it to you. I also had a couple of issues with it first, but I had some support from different users, which helped me go through it. And this is what I want to do for you. So I want to help you and support you on connecting Zapier to your GroovePages forms. So I already received a couple of questions from Syed with some screenshots on basically that he doesn't have the integration in there. I will just give you a quick tip. The integration is there for everybody, Syed. I'll just show you a way where how you can actually see it. So if you are just joining us, please jump into the comment section and just say, hi, David, I'm here, so that I can see you, I can welcome you, and then after that we can start slowly with our build, with our training. I don't plan to do it this whole explanation very long. I will go through a couple of things you can do with Zapier, how to do it, and then we will be wrapping it up. Okay, so I am receiving a couple of people's messages already. So there is Jim Lush saying, good morning, David. Good morning, Jim. It's good to have you here. I have Marat Chakiev on YouTube, watching us on YouTube, saying, hi, David. I have Ilya saying, what's up, David? It's good to have you here, Ilya. Clinton saying, hi. Hi, guys. John Michael Williams. Hey, David Lemon. Hello. Yes, so if you weren't here on my short intro, or I just pick nonsense until people join the live stream, we'll be connecting Zapier. I will be showing you what you can do with it, a couple of tips and tricks, and basically I will guide you through the whole way on how to actually connect it. There were mentions in the Facebook group, oh, I cannot see Zapier in my account, oh, I don't know what to do, it is not connecting. It is not receiving data. So I actually wanted to go through and show you step by step what you would need to do in order to get Zapier functioning on your sites. If you are not familiar with Zapier is like a duct tape of the internet. So there is a lot of different software that do what Zapier do, but Zapier, I think, is the first one. If not the first one, then it is the most popular one. It takes information from one app, for example, GroovePages, and sends it to a different app. But inside Zapier, it actually allows you to set up what you want it to do. So receive this information from here and then do that. You can do different things for different apps. I will show you just a couple today, but I highly suggest you go out there, play with it, just think about what you could do with it, and most probably you can. So yes, let me just go through and read a couple of more comments. So I have Rick Blakely here saying, hi, David. Marat is actually, he says that it's 10 o'clock in the evening where he is now. Okay, so thank you very much for joining in. This is quite late for you there. Christine, as always, hello, everyone. She's always here, and I love to see her whenever she joins. Matthias is here saying, hi, good to have you here. Yes, so this is a good number of people that I'm happy with, so I will be jumping in there. At this moment, I don't have anybody that is a Facebook user, so my first slide usually is to go to StreamYard, but at this point, I don't have I don't have anybody as a Facebook user. So I have Ilya saying, can we do it with SendFox? Wow, yes, we can. I will not go through SendFox because I don't have an account with SendFox, but you can. I don't. Okay, so there is a Facebook user. We were waiting for somebody. So if this is you, you just typed into the comments, hi David, please head over to streamyard.com/Facebook, and then I can actually see your name instead of Facebook user. As I was saying, Ilya, I don't know if SendFox is a paid or a free app inside Zapier. We'll have a look together, but I'm pretty sure you are able to connect it. So the first thing we will be doing is setting up the form in GroovePages. So in order to make the connection work, we need to actually set up something that basically some information that we'll be sending over to Zapier. And this information cannot be your design, cannot be I don't know, your text on the website, but it can be if somebody fills out a form or if somebody fills out a contact form on your site. This information that somebody filled out, we can do something with this. We can actually send it to a spreadsheet in like Excel or Google Sheet, a spreadsheet where you can connect and collect all this information. We can actually email it to somebody. For example, you have, I will continue with my niche. I don't know why I usually choose it. I don't have anything to do with it, but a hair salon. If you own a hair salon and if you have a website created in GroovePages and you have a contact form on your website that says contact us and book an appointment or something like this, and then you're asking for name, phone number, email, and some message, for example, what type of hairstyle you want, I don't know, but something like that. And if somebody from the user, somebody from the visitors, from the buyers actually fills out this form, you can take this form and send it to your email address, or send it to your colleagues, or send it to, if you're a designer who designed this thing, you can send this information to the actual owner of the business. So it is pretty cool what you can do with it. They can collect this information, maybe put it on an email list for newsletters and things like this. I will show you exactly how you can do that. So yes, let me just see. Um, the things you're doing to show with Zapier, it can be done with IFTTT as well. I don't think so. If this then that, I think this is the shortened version for IFTTT. We don't have it integrated yet, so I don't think you will be finding GroovePages within IFTTT. So if later on we have an integration with this app, then it will be possible. At this point, I don't think that it's possible. When connecting to ClickFunnels, it is coming up with a 500 error. I'm not quite sure. I canceled my ClickFunnels account, so I don't have access to try it out. But in case you would like, Rob, please record a short Loom video, send it to me or send it to the support. There, somebody from the devs can look into it. They don't even have to have a ClickFunnels account because they will see if there is some error happening on the way. Ilya, awesomeness, happy everyone. I am thinking about integration on the translations website where people would send detailed information about the request. Yeah, that makes sense. Does GroovePages accept webhooks now? It does, Jan or Jean. It accepts webhooks. I still need to play with them. I didn't play with them enough, but this can be also done through Zapier. John Michael Williams on GroovePages, can I make a survey as a form and then place that to my landing page, then Zapier to my email? Yes, you can. Matteo is saying thanks. Also wondering about Groove supporting webhooks. Yes, it can. Good. So I am happy with the interaction, and I will be jumping in and actually doing the tasks that I set. So the first task is setting up a form inside GroovePages. So this is a form I created. It's a pretty quick form. Basically, I just wrote out contact us, first name, last name, email, and phone number. This is what I'm asking from people that will be visiting this page. This is just a dummy page just for this training purposes. So it is not big. It will not be going live. But in order to actually set up a form, you can ask for different things like date of birth. You can just click on the element over here, configure, and then this is where you will be configuring it. I will show you exactly how to do it, but I will not be creating the form. I will show you on this one and also on a block how to do it. So let's just go in there and actually set this up first. So here I want to ask for the first name. The first name and last name I separated because later on when I'm sending emails, I can say, hi David, and not hi David Lemon. It is more personalized if in case you in your emails you say hi David or Mr. Lemon or something like this. Was just my example, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So if you separate the last name and the first name, you will be able to have two elements that you can play with in your emails: hi David or hi Mr. Lemon. If you have full name, then you cannot separate it inside Zapier. So in case you have a form, you click on the first name and you can type in whatever you would like. For Zapier, it doesn't matter. I like to type in F name. The first name, also here, input name, F name. And placeholder is just the text that is written out inside the form over here. And I will not add any validation rules. You can if you want, or you can also type in input cannot be empty. Let's just leave it. Last name, L name, and the last name over here. I will not add any validation rules. For the email, again, you need to type in the input ID, email. Just to mention, guys, all these ones, so the input ID and input name needs to be typed in with small letters. Email, and then you can also add a validation rule if you want. And then over here, you can add phone or tell, anything, like it doesn't matter. Okay, and then here you can either choose text or tell to be, I will just leave it on text. Perfect. So this is now our form is set up. So the form fields are set up. We need to set up the button. Here you type in the button text that you want to show, and over here in the button action you actually need to say submit. If you say reset, then the people's information that they filled out will be just deleted. So just make sure that it is on submit. Okay, now we set up the form fields, all the four, and the button itself, and now we need to set up the actual integration. So if you click outside, you need to have form container written over here. So once you see a form container as well over here, then you can click this configure button, and then here needs to say integration, and here this is where your integrations will be set up. At this point, I don't have my integration set up yet, so we will do it together. So this is where Syed, he said, hello, I can't see Zapier integration in my account. So Syed, this is for you, please pay attention. Once you come over here to this hamburger menu in the upper right hand side corner, you can click my integrations. Okay, here you can click the add integrations button if you don't have any yet, or just in the upper right hand side corner you click add. Okay, then integration type, this is where on the bottom it will say Zapier. So Syed, most probably your screen is smaller than mine, so your most probably is looking like this, and this is why you cannot see Zapier. It is on the bottom of the screen. So what I did is I actually pressed, let me see if you can see, I pressed Control and minus on my keyboard, and it is actually scrolling down. If you press Control plus, then you are actually making the screen resolution bigger. So if you scroll down, you scroll out a bit, you will see Zapier over here. this is going to be changed. We will be adding on something where you can actually scroll up and down, but for now, just scroll out from your browser. So just make your browser a bit smaller inside, and then you will be able to see this integration. Syed, I hope you will find it now. It needs to be the last one over here with the letter Z. Okay, click on Zapier, add a name. So mine will be just test Zap. You can decide what you want to do with this. If you have multiple Zapier zaps, as they call it, multiple functions, multiple automations, you would need to create uh, an integration with Zapier for each one of those automations. So I have one that will be taking from this page, from this form, will be taking the information and doing something with it. So this form will have its own integration. If I have another form, I would need to create another integration so that these two are not mismatching and making issues within the software itself. So just create different integrations for different forms, for different functions. Yes, so once you typed in the name, just click update, and now it will show up here, Zapier test Zap. That's it. Now we set up the integration within our account and we can start working with it. So we can simply click exit. You don't have to click update again. This is only in case you want to change the name actually. Then you can click update, then the name will be changed. Okay, exit. Perfect. So now let's just go back inside the form container where we click to configure, and then here it will be our integration with Zapier, which will say test Zap. Okay. Let me see if I have any comments. Let me just finish this one. Thank you, redirect link. This is where you will be sending people after they filled out the form. So let's say they fill out the form and you want to send them to a thank you page where you say, thank you very much for contacting us. Somebody will be with you shortly, but in the meantime, join our Facebook group, check out our website, post, blog post, whatever. Sign up to our affiliate link, wink wink. You can actually put your affiliate link to promote GrooveFunnels or any other affiliate link on your thank you page. You can just decide over here. So thank you page, redirect link. You can choose a different page that you created within your platform. You can create a different block that will be on this page. So maybe if somebody filled out the form on the first block of the page and you want them to scroll down below to a different block on your page, then you can set this up over here. If you want to send them somewhere else to YouTube video or something else, you can just set this up here. If you want to show them a pop-up, this is the option you would need to choose. I will just select none. I don't want to do anything like that. Now we set up the integration. Make sure you save the page, and we need to publish. So if, in case you don't have this already set up, click over here. You will see it like this. Click over here, add a name, any name. This will be just used to test the form out. Okay, so I will be publishing it on lemon.groovepages.com/Zapier. Publish, and then we can actually open it in incognito window. And now I will look into the comments. See what we have here. When will GrooveMail and GrooveWebinar be ready for us to use? Soon. There will be an update next week from Mike, so you can ask that over there. GrooveWebinar will be later on in the year, in the last quarter of the year, but GrooveMail will be out, I think, August or so. Yeah, so it is coming out. The reason I'm asking is there a Zapier alternative, which is Pabbly Connect. Pabbly actually has a lifetime deal. It is very similar to Zapier, but at this moment, Pabbly doesn't integrate with GroovePages. Later on, if you want this to integrate, you can go ahead and type in feedback.groovefunnels.com, and then you can request this integration. GroovePages feature request, and then you can type in Pabbly. It is actually over here. Probably similar to Zapier. Please consider it, just upvote it, and then you can actually get this on a higher priority for our developers. Good. Thanks, I find it. You help me. Thanks a lot. Sayed is saying. Okay. Valentine say, oh, Valentine, hey, good. Good to have you here. Been a while, David. This was one tutorial I was determined not to miss. Awesome. Good to have you. Prakash is here again. Hi, Prakash. Good to have you here. I have a question. Is it possible for the company to create a checkout page with Paystack for us in Nigeria? There will be loads of different integrations coming for GrooveSell. At this moment, I don't know about Paystack. You can also come to feedback.groovefunnels.com, head over to GrooveSell feature request, and then request it here. Let's see if we have Paystack. So come over here and request it. Then we can just easily upvote it and have Paystack for you there. Good. Awesome. So these were the comments. I don't have any other. So now when we published our page, we need to test it out. We need to actually put in our information there. So I will be typing in some random things. So Anna, banana, and then it will be Anna at banana.com. Okay, this is just a random. This is not a real person. I'm just using this to test out the form. So Anna at banana.com 0123456789. Sending, successfully sent. So we need to actually see successfully sent. This way we know that our form is set up correctly within GroovePages. If you followed my step-by-step what I created actually here inside GroovePages, then your form should say successfully sent when tested out. Okay, this is awesome. So now we come into Zapier. So it is pretty simple. Type in zapier.com. And then you just need to create an account. You can just log in with your Gmail or Facebook account, and you have 14-day trial. You have premium features you can try for 14 days, and then you can upgrade for $20 a month. I am just playing with the trial account now. I am not going to be using Zapier because I don't have a lot of different apps that I need to use it for. So this is just for this demonstration purposes. Once you are over here, you come to make a zap. And then this is where it gives you the options to choose what you would like to do. So it says when this happens, and then below, do this. So when this happens, when somebody fills out a form on our GroovePages site, then do this. So this is what we need to now set up. If you don't see GrooveFunnels over here, then you need to just type in Groove, and it will be one of the options that it mentions. So GrooveFunnels. And now as you can see, the only action at this point we have is new form submission. The new form submission is when somebody fills out a form on your site. So if you unclick this, you will not see the continue button. You need to click it, and then you will see the continue button. Okay, so choose account. Here you will need to actually log in to your GrooveFunnels account. So in case you don't have an account set up already, I did just 2 hours ago, you will see something like this. It will say allow Zapier to access your GrooveFunnels account. So here you need to type in your GrooveFunnels account, not your Gmail, not your GrooveKart, GrooveFunnels. This is where you actually log in to create the site. So this login details that you have for GrooveFunnels, you need to type in to connect Zapier, okay? If you already did it, you will be seeing one of your GrooveFunnels accounts over here. Continue button will appear, and we can just click continue. So here we will choose the integration. As you remember, we created an integration within our GroovePages account, which was test zap. So here we should see test zap. Okay, it is now loading in. If you have a lot, it may take a while. I just have one test zap that we created together. It shows up, so I just click on that one and then continue. Okay, and now we actually test the trigger. Now, what we filled out the form over there when we published the site, we filled out the form, and now it actually found those details. So Anna at banana.com 0123456778. These were the details that we submitted. So guys, it is very important that when you create your page over here, you publish it and test it out. type in some random things just so that Zapier sees that there is some information coming in. There were people in the Facebook group that created their account, created their form, connected it, clicked save, and then immediately went to Zapier. Without testing the form itself, it will not find these information. So you need to publish it and test it out. Okay, drink water, David. Thank you very much. I actually don't have water now. Yeah, that's why I prefer the lemonade sessions. I'm always prepared. Can you give us some directions? Maybe there is a video on how to set up a landing page to promote our affiliate program with Groove. Jerry, there is a video on that. I highly suggest you to come over to YouTube. Affiliate build GroovePages. Building out an awesome affiliate page using GroovePages. There is other people that create pages. For example, there is Rob Murray from the group as well. There is also another video from me, simplest affiliate funnel with a delayed button you can watch. There is loads of other options here. Here is Gary Lynn Baker. Just type in affiliate build or any type of thing that you are looking to build. Just type it in, type in GroovePages or GrooveFunnels, and then you'll be able to find it. This one and this one is from me, and this is a full build. This one is almost 2 hours video. I go into every single detail that you need to know. Also, in this one, this is a 1 hour video. It is very simple and you can do it in 20 minutes. So watch it and then you will see how to actually create those. Good. Eldon is here. Hi, Eldon. Good to have you here. We only drink lemonade here, sir. Exactly. Shout out to Rob. Yes, awesome guy. I will send him a very special water. Perfect. Good. So now, guys, we have actually the details that we collected from the form that we published. So now the next step is to actually do something with this information. So continue. So this was the setting up the form in GroovePages, testing the published form, setting up Zapier. I actually went through without showing these slides. Now the next thing is automating emails. So you can do a lot of things with this one. I will show you a couple of ways, but you can actually automate your emails. Let's say we want to actually receive. So if somebody fills out the form in GrooveFunnels, in GroovePages, then we want to receive it to our Gmail or to our email address. I have an account with Google. I have a Gmail account, so I will click on this one. In case you have some other account, for example, Outlook, you would come to Microsoft Outlook. If you have a Zoho Mail, you would come to Zoho Mail. In case you have some other unknown that I don't know email platform, you can do it most probably with those as well. I have Gmail, so I will use Gmail for this one. When I click on Gmail, it is asking us, what do you want to do with this? So I want to send an email, okay? Click continue. So here I can choose my Gmail account, which I want to use. So I want to use this email account for sending out the emails. Okay, and this is where I actually customize the emails. You will see to CC, BCC, from field, from name, reply to, subject, basically the most of the stuff that when you are writing a normal email, this is where you need to type in this one. However, now we can do something with this information. So I can come over here and then say to, so I want to send this to myself. So David at GrooveDigital.com. Okay. GrooveDigital.com. Perfect. You can also type in multiple email addresses in case you want to send out an email to multiple people at once. You can also put them in CC or BCC. From, this is where we set up who is actually sending it. So as I connected this email account, I will be sending it from this email. And then from name, I will send it from David Lemon. Okay. Reply to, I can just type in this is a reply to, if somebody replies to this email that you send out, where to actually go. Because I'm sending these emails to myself, I can just type in the same address that I have registered as a from name. And now this is where the fun part starts. So in the subject, you can just type in somebody filled out the form on your account, or you can actually give it a name. So Anna Banana filled out the form on your site, or you can say just Anna filled out a form on XYZ site, like whatever your site name is. Okay, so now it will be sending Anna filled out the form, or if somebody called Jonas, I don't know why this name, but Jonas fills out the form, then you will receive an email. Jonas filled out the form on your XYZ site. Okay. Body type, this is where you choose if you want to have HTML emails. HTML email is when you have different images, then when you have different colored buttons, where you have all sorts of countdown timers and things like this. Embedded videos, for example, this is an HTML, but plain text. Plain text is similar to when you are typing it in to Notepad or any type of note app. This is just plain text on a white background. So I will just use plain text on a white background for sending myself this information. So I will say your XYZ site has received a form submission or something like this, like you've got mail or whatever you, you want to type it in. This is for yourself, so we are sending it to ourselves in this case. So you can just type in whatever you want. So name, column, and then space. Press the space, because if you don't, it will be smushing it together. So I want the name to display here, so I will say Anna Banana. Okay, if you want, you can also type in first name, last name, but I want the full name because this is just for myself, so I want this to be displayed like that. Okay, then the next thing I want to say is email. Okay, and then over here I just click on the email. So here is the email. This will be shown up here in the phone column and the phone details, like that. And now what do we have else? So email, name, phone. Okay, so this is it. That's basically it. This is what I want my email to say. When somebody fills out the form, I want Zapier to send these details to me on my email address. Okay, you can also add signatures, label it, put a label on this email, and then do some attachments and then continue. Okay, perfect. Awesome. So now it is actually done. So we can test this, what we did. So let's just give it a test. We will receive an email inside over here, and it should be coming in a second. Here we go. Ping. David Lemon. Anna filled out the form on your XYZ site. Your XYZ site has received a form submission. Name Anna Banana. Okay, you see we didn't put here a space, so it is actually showing up everything together. Email anna@banana.com. Phone 0123456789. Perfect. So it is actually working. We can turn on the Zap if you want to leave it like that. However, I want to do something else with this information as well. I want to send another email. So I want also Gmail. Okay, send an email. I will also choose mine. You can set up your email account in case you have it with Gmail, whatever. And then 2, you can send actually an email reply to the person that fills out your form. So this is a follow-up. You can automate a follow-up. So you can actually send an email, hey Anna, thanks for reaching out. We will review your message and be back soon with a resolution or something like this. So you can type in who is this from. So if you have your own business account or business email, you would choose that one over here. From name, I would say David Lemon, like that. you can say reply to. This is the email address that you want Anna or whoever fills out the form, so they reply back to you. So I would just type in my email that I'm using. Okay, like that. And then subject here we type in we received your request. I have to be so official. I'm just typing this out because I don't know what else to type. You can just say, "Hey Anna," or we got your message," or something like that. It can be your subject line. If you want to be more friendly, use the information that you got for this one from this. So you can use the separate the name or the last name. So for example, I want to say, "Hey Anna, we got your message. We'll review your submission and get back to you shortly," or something like that. Okay. All the best, David Lemon. Perfect. So something like that. You can also choose a signature for yourself. You can attach something, but I will just be happy with this. So awesome. Test and continue. I actually don't want to test it out, but we will just leave it. I know that it is working. So what we did is, when somebody fills out the form on our site from GroovePages, send this email to ourselves, send this email to the person that filled out the form. So we just did one zap, but we did 3 tasks. So this is one zap. This is a task. This is a task. So collect details from here and do this. This is one task. Do this. This is another task. So in case you're watching the different pricing options of Zapier, you can actually differentiate what a zap is and what a task is. So this is a multitask zap, which will not be available in the free option without the premium trial. When you sign up for Zapier, you get the 14-day premium trial. You can do multiple zaps like this one. If you don't have the paid version, you will only be able to do one task. So collect details from here and do this, but you will not be able to add on the second one. So yeah, I'm actually happy with this one. Let's just turn it on and let's test it out. So let me go to this page over here. This will be our test, which we will be doing. Let me just see if Zapier actually turned it on. So it says it over here, it's on. And let me just go over here and test it out. So let me just take somebody's name from here and then pum, pum, pum. This is the first time I see Jerry on this training, so it would be good if I could just use his name as an example. It will not be sending you out any emails, Jerry. This is just a test for me to so that I don't need to come up with different names inside my head. Sharp. Okay, thank you very much, Jerry. I'm just borrowing your name for a second. You can have it back in a second. Okay, so an email will be one of my emails, just so that we see what we received back from Zapier. So let me see, maybe just David Groove Digital, and then just you use this phone number. So let's see what happens. Click send. Sending successfully sent. Okay, so now I actually come back to my other account. Here we should see that this will be receiving an email in a second, because as we turned on this zap, now it is working. So I filled out the form. As you saw, we did it together. We're using Jerry's name. Now it will be sending me an email. I think it arrived. And also it will be sending, again, me another email that thank you for the submission. So let's just see which email came in first. Jerry filled out the form on your XYZ site. Okay, so name Jerry Sharp. Again, I need to fix this name. Email, this is the email, and then phone, this is basically the phone number that we filled out. Let me see if I have. Okay, so we didn't receive this one over here, but I think we just need to do this. Done editing. Let me see if we received an email or not. Jerry and Anna. Okay, so the email still didn't come in yet. Let us just see if we did everything correctly. Okay, to the email. Okay, so what we got. And then from. Good. So it should be working good. I think we just missed a step somewhere where I didn't exit the builder, but we can come over here and then test it out actually. So test and continue. And then done anything. Perfect. I will not test it out again just so that we receive the email. However, what I will do is I will actually show you how you can also use the same. Okay, I think we just received it. Yeah, we received your request. It actually address was not found, and this is why it didn't came in. But hey, Anna, we got your message. We'll review your submission. Get back to you shortly. All the best, David Lemon. So you can see you can create these apps using your details, using your customers' details. You will receive an email, they will receive an email, everybody's happy, and you didn't have to do all this manually. You can automate everything with Zapier. So is there any questions on this one? I hope you have any questions so that we can actually cram them into this video, so everybody else that will be watching it, they can find all the info in regards to this. I got in a little late, and you may have covered this, but can this be set up to accept an attachment as well in, for example, Word, Excel doc? Yes. At this point, Manny, we don't have inside GroovePages. In the elements, it is not possible to upload something. What you can do is ask for a URL. For example, if you are asking for a Word document or an Excel document, you can get them to upload it to their Drive or their Dropbox or OneDrive or whatever, and you can just create an input field. Like for example, this one, I want to just duplicate it and then just say your document URL or something like that. So you can actually receive this information of where this document is stored. We don't have the upload option at this point. I'm not sure if this will be coming now in this launch or not. However, by now it is not over here. Good. So let's see what the next step is, what you can do with this. Automating sheets. So not only you can send out emails with Zapier, you can also collect this information and pop it onto a spreadsheet. So I'm using Google and I have Google Sheet account. There is also Zoho Sheet. There is also Excel. Microsoft Excel. This is on an online platform. If you have a what's the name of it, Microsoft 365 or something like this, how they call it, you have an online Excel platform. This is similar to Google Sheets. I don't have that. I just have Sheets because it's connected to my Gmail. So I'll just use that one, and I will go over there to my sheets and create a new sheet. So I will show you exactly what you need to do to have the information displayed correctly. So I'll just create a blank sheet, and now we have to add in over here the details we want to collect. So in case you are asking for a first name, last name, email, and a phone, I suggest you to do for each one of these a separate column over here. So first name, last name, email, and phone number, like that. Okay? And this is it. It is now saving. It is saved. We can just give a name to the spreadsheet. Let's just say Zapier tutorial. I don't know. This I'm just coming up with these names. So yeah, this is it. It was saved. Now this is the icon that says that it was saved, and now we can actually go into Zapier back again. So if we chose Google Sheets or Excel or Zoho Sheets or whatever you are using as your spreadsheet software, you can create a new spreadsheet row, update, create worksheet, lookup spreadsheet. You have a lot of different things that you can do. I just choose create spreadsheet row. Okay, we already created our spreadsheet, and I want another row. So if somebody fills out, this is a row, this is another row, this is another row. So this will be filling it out like this. So 5 and then 6 and then 7 and then 8 and then so on. So it will be stacked up on top of each other. We'll do a test now so you will be able to see. Okay, so continue. And then you can sign into your Google Sheets account over here. It is pretty simple. If you have it set up like me, it is remembering everything, and bada bim, bada boom, you are all set. Continue. And then here is where you actually customize the spreadsheet. It is allowing you to choose where is the spreadsheet stored, which spreadsheet you want to use actually. And we have here now Zapier tutorial test. This is the one that we created. Worksheet, it is asking you in case you have multiple sheets over here, sheet 1, sheet 2. Let me just rename them. So I don't know, Anna, David, something like this. So once you're setting up, for example, you can have a spreadsheet with different pages on it, different sheets on it, which will be, one will be collecting user contact information, the other one will be collecting application details. For example, if you have this one, then the next step in the next page where they will be transferred can be an application form. So you can set up the application form to be collected on this sheet. Then the next something that you're collecting can be set up on this sheet and things like this. And now all of this information will be showing up on these worksheets. At this moment, I only had one because I need to load more. And now we can see here, sheet 1 is basically the Anna sheet. So here I have first name, last name, email, and phone number. This is what we set up as our column names. So if we come back here to Anna, we can see first name, last name, email, and phone number. If I set up another one over here, then it would show up here if I refresh the fields. I will not do this. I will just choose the details. So if I click over here, I can come and collect and choose from the collected information what I want. So the first name is this one over here, F name. Bam. Last name is this, L name. Email is this one over here. And then the phone number is the phone. Perfect. So I'm happy with what I have now. I will click continue and we can test it out. So once we test it out, now we should be able to see it has been filled out. So yes, this is very simple. If somebody else fills out this form, then the next person's details will be coming below that, and the next one is coming below that, and things like this. So what I usually do, I will just do some modifications of the spreadsheet. I will just I will click on this number 1, so the whole row is chosen, and I will just give it a fill color, something like this. And then I can also go and freeze it. So I will freeze one row. So whenever you have multiple details over here, you are scrolling, but the first one is actually staying put. So you can see the first name, last name, email, phone number all the time. This is very useful when you have a lot of different things that you're asking, like an application form or something. If you freeze it, so you click on this number 1, view, freeze one row or 2 rows or whatever you choose, you can freeze that actually, and then everything else will be going except that rows will be not moving around. So this is not GroovePages and GrooveFunnels related thing, but this is good to actually be able to manage long spreadsheets. Good. So I'm finished with this one. We can turn on the Zap and then say that we are done editing. Turning on your Zap, it says over here. Awesome. So this is another thing you can do. What can we do more? We can automate CRM. So we can send the collected information to a CRM system in case you're using some CRM like HubSpot, or I don't even know what CRM systems are there out there. CRM. One-page CRM, Zoho CRM, Agile, Microsoft, all kinds of things. Some of these could be premium, that you need a paid account with Zapier. Some of them which don't have this yellow premium, you can use for free. You can show more and more and more, and all these apps you can connect and actually collect in your CRM all the details. I don't have a CRM software, so I'm not able to show you an example, but yes, you can connect that one as well. So I think we are finished with this one. The Zap is on. Let me just go out there and test it out one more time. So I will need a volunteer. So in case you are volunteering, please type in the number 5 and I will choose somebody randomly. If you want to participate, I just need your name and your last name. So the first name and your last name. And then basically that is it. I will use some of my email so that I can immediately show you how it arrives and how it populates the spreadsheet. So please press number 5 in case you want to borrow your name for this tutorial. Dun, dun, dun. Is it possible to do in such a way after a user submit the form to have auto-response email with some link for user to download, document, ebook, etc.? Yes, you can. So this is actually set up within this form. So here, the first email, we are sending it to ourselves. The second email, we are sending it to the customer. So we are sending it to the person that filled out the email section on your website. So in here, in the body, you can just add on your link. For example, I will add on the link to this spreadsheet, for example. Copy link, and then over here, I want not all the best, but here. So this will be the link that will appear in the email that is going out to the person that fills out the form. Okay, so continue. It is saving, and Zap is ready. Now turn it on. Okay, so we need to turn it on. Whenever you change something, the Zap will turn off. Okay, now it is on. And yes, we will test this out. Let me just see. Facebook user, will a lead list be automatically created when GrooveMail is released, or will we need to use Zapier to connect GroovePages? No, we will not need to connect anything. Inside Groove, everything will be working together. So GrooveMail, GrooveMember, GroovePages, GrooveSell, GrooveAffiliate, GrooveVideo, everything will be working together. It will be already connected, so you don't have to actually use a duct tape app like Zapier to do all these connections for you. We are actually programming everything to have this connection between each other. Is GrooveMail a CRM system as well as email autoresponder? Let me see. Let me show you what actually it says on here. So let's just open GrooveMail. And it is actually saying, so import leads, HTML, emails, robust analytics. It is not talking about CRM. I'm pretty sure leads will be something like a CRM. However, if you click on GrooveMember, you can see over here, it says something else. It is actually, this will be also, it was changed very recently, but it will be also used as a CRM. So GrooveMember and GrooveMail will be communicating together. Let me just see. There was somewhere where it said a CRM, that GrooveMail and GrooveMember together will be CRM. So I didn't find it. I think this was changed, but yes, they both will be some kind of a CRM. It will not be a robust CRM like a professional HubSpot CRM system or something like that, but it will allow you to add different tags, add different information, add different details onto a lead inside GrooveMail. Okay, what can I do with in the free section of Groove Digital Academy? What can I do? I don't understand what is this W/. I think with what can I do with the free section of Groove Digital Academy? I don't know what is the free section of Groove Digital Academy, but let me just pick somebody over here. Okay, Clinton is somebody that is new on my videos. So I'll be using him as an example this time. This was just randomly chosen. I didn't chose this like personally. So if you were not the person I chose this time, I do apologize for that. Okay, so this is now the form that we will be testing. Let me just clear these emails like that and then fill it out. So Clinton, okay, and then Lloyd. Yeah. Email. I will use one of my emails so that I can actually show you when the email comes in. So I will use just my work email and then this one over here. This will be the phone number. Thank you very much, Clinton, for borrowing your name. I will give it back as soon as this test is done. So successfully sent. You can do a thank you page where you are redirecting people after somebody submitted their details. At this point, I didn't do it. I just wanted you to show. I wanted to show you actually the setup of Zapier and the integrations that you can do and things like this. So you saw when we submitted the form, it actually takes a bit of time for the emails to come in. Also, this little widget that I have here is pulling in these details slowly. So now I received 2 emails immediately. Clinton filled out the form on your XYZ site, okay? So we received the information that Clinton Lloyd Richardson filled out the form. Here are the email details, phone details, and also this is what Clinton would receive. Hey, Clinton, we got your message. We'll review your submission and get back to you shortly. This is the link to the spreadsheet, and let's just click it and see. Here we go. Clinton Lloyd Richardson, email, phone number. So this is basically it. What I wanted to show you, that you can create these multiple different automations with Zapier. It is pretty cool. You don't have to do all this by yourself. We will have different things. It will not be only the form submission. At this point, it is just Groove pages that is integrated. We'll be adding on GrooveSell. If somebody purchases something, do this. If somebody signs up for your GrooveMember account or GrooveMember course, GrooveMember course or something, you will be able to do different things there. But at this point, we only have one. But later on, this will be the same thing. So you will need to set up the sending of information first, test it out, then Zapier will be able to find it. Then you decide, do this, do this, do this. Okay, so it will be the similar type of thing once we have all the software out and we have multiple different things that that we can do. So at this moment, we can only choose new form submission, but once other apps and other tasks come out, or triggers as they are called here in Zapier, this will be possible to do later on. So yes, so this is actually the reply to Tak Wang Chan. Is it only Groove pages that I can create? Okay, no, this is a different one. I thought that the question was if I can only do this on Groove pages. Is only Groove pages that I can create pages. You can create pages with Groove pages and GrooveKart. GrooveKart, you can create pages for your e-commerce store. On Groove pages, you create your website funnels, landing pages for your funnels and websites. Yeah. Yeah, so that's basically it. I will also share with you this Zapier Learn article where I got the ideas to do all this. So it is actually an ideas or inspirations, as they call them, automation inspiration for forms and surveys. So it says organize form data in spreadsheet. We did that. Keep your team informed of a new submission. This we did kind of when we are sending the details to ourselves. connect your forms to CRM. We didn't actually connect it to a CRM, but I showed you how you would be able to do it. Send personalized follow-up emails. So we went through all of this. We actually sent a personalized follow-up email with saying, hey, Clinton, hey, Anna, hey, Jerry. So we actually did that. We did all of these except the CRM one because I don't own a CRM, but doesn't matter. GrooveMail, GrooveMember will be coming out soon, and then this will take care of my CRM problem. Guys, do you have any questions on this one? I try to be as broad and as detailed as possible. I will be sharing out the link to this inspiration article if you want to read in a bit more, but at this point we are on our Q&A session, so in case you have any questions, please let me know. I would be taking your questions and answering them one by one. Good, let me see. I think sometimes that I'm a quack using a lot of duct tape with GroovePages. Well, yes. We have a system that is in beta mode. At this point, there are a couple of different bugs that are still there. But if you are with us from the beginning, we learned to jump over puddles of bugs. So there is always a workaround. If there is no workaround problem around the problem, then we have our dev team that is actually fixing those issues immediately. If it is a big issue, we really care and we really try to fix this. I reported an issue that was there yesterday. I will not go into it what it was, but today there was a deployment and it actually fixed this issue. This was kind of a big deal that I saw before a lot of other users reported it. So they immediately fixed it because it would overwhelm the support team. So we are actually working on fixing a lot of issues immediately when we see them. So I don't have any questions. I have two separate sign-ins for the GroovePages and Groove Digital Academy. Yes, you should have those. So Groove Digital Academy is something that we are using for education, and this is basically our videos library. This is where we upload the replays of these live streams, also the walkthrough videos and how to use the software and things like this. So in case we have a live webinar, which we have today, we actually upload them after those webinars. I was just smiling because Eldon said lots of puddles some days. It is true, but it is also true that we really care and we really fix those. There are puddles, but we can just jump over it, or we can just put some sand in those puddles and fix those issues. So yeah, this is it, guys. I'm very happy that you came on here, that you participated. I'm pretty sure now you know how to set up Zapier. In case you don't see it, you know what to do. In case you don't receive the information from your GroovePages account, you know what to do. In case you don't know how to actually set up your forms to actually connect to Zapier, you know what to do now. So in case you had some questions and I didn't answer them, or in case you're watching a replay and you have some questions, pop them into the comment section below the YouTube or the Facebook group, and I can get help with that. So yes, this is it, guys. Thank you very much. Tonight we will have a live stream. This is a great training with Nick Ponte. He's one of our top affiliates. He is within the top five people that are having success promoting GrooveFunnels as a platform, as a product. And he and his team will be having a training today. In case you want to register, you can come over here to, let me just see which one I can sacrifice. Here we go. So you can come over here to your GrooveFunnels dashboard, and then here in the webinar trainings, you click learn more, and then you actually get here to add trainings to calendar. There is also a link inside the Facebook group, which is very visible. It was posted by Mike. I will try to find it. If not, probably Christine already has it somewhere in her clipboard, which she can just paste in. But yes, come on to the training tonight, register for it. It will be pretty cool. Nick Ponte and Mike Filsame and the Groove Digital team will be doing those trainings for you. So I hope to see you there. Anyway, that is it, guys, on Zapier. I hope you will have some success with connecting this one on your side. If not, please let me know. Please let me know. I will be able to help you. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and then see you in the group. Bye bye.